Are you ready?
Yeah.
Where are we going?
Dr. Pastrana.
Oops, step back. Where you going?
And before, Dr. Pastrana, and before we go to the store. Wait, I mean, after we go to the store, before we go home, we're gonna go home for a little bit and get some bags to get some more roly-polies.
Oh, because it's raining. What are we talking about? We're talking about going to the doctor.
More snails.
Oh, because it's raining?
Yeah.
We'll check if there are snails, but let's talk about the doctor. What are you going to see a doctor about?
My wings.
Your wings on your eyes, your ticks?
Yeah, me ticks.
Okay, all right, let's go. What you gonna tell the doctor?
About my ticks.
About your ticks?
Yeah.
All right, we're leaving. So, where are we going, Coco?
Dr. Pastrana.
We're going to see Dr. Pastrana because we finally got the appointment.
It's not even 3 o'clock.
It's not 3 o'clock?
No, it's 2. Well, yeah, it's 3.
It's 3 over there. Look, our appointment is at 3. We're running a little bit late. But luckily our doctor is 5 minutes away from our house. We're going for professional help, right? We want him to tell us what's going on with Miss CoCo, right? We haven't seen him in a while since we had the head infection, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my patches are... You can't even tell my patches are there.
No, they are gone. The hair is growing back and...
Yeah, they're definitely gone.
It's dead gone.
Oh!
Yes. Okay, let's go.
This one is definitely gone. But this one, there's still a little hole.
You mean like there's no hair?
This one, like, there is so much you can't even tell. But this one, there's still a little hole.
Okay. Let's go hear what Dr. Pastrana tells us, all right? Come along. Ding, ding. And she
So when you're asking her, talking to her, she doesn't have any moments that she is not aware of what's going on. She's always aware. You know, like you say, you can ask her. For example, if I'm going to give you an example. It doesn't mean that this is exactly what happened. You're asking her, so what's your favorite TV show?
okay.
And then
She will respond.
she said, let's say you don't get a response. Let's say you don't get a response, right?
Yeah.
And then you ask her, I'm trying to make a scenario here in my mind. Weren't you watching this with your friend so and so?
Yeah.
And so then she responds like
Something
she responds
totally
to the
different.
other question because she
Like
was
some
still,
delay?
she was out.
Oh.
She was out. She was like a blank, and then here we go again. She's talking to you, and then all of a sudden she's like blank. Like
I thought I probably have observed that, you know, but
You've
then
observed.
again, kids ignore parents. Sometimes I'm like, hey, I'm talking to you, you know. She could be concentrating on something she's doing, but I don't know.
the difference between the reason I'm asking this is ticks are benign.
Yeah.
They sometimes just go away by themselves. They just go away, but you have to distinguish that from seizures.
Yeah. Because I know, like the lady.
So I'm asking you those questions to determine whether or not she's having a seizure, or this is just plain ticks.
I don't know, because the doctor over at the urgent care didn't mention those absentee.
Yeah,
ticks.
absentee. That's the one I'm saying.
And I
That
told
she's
her,
blank.
yeah. I don't know. I thought there was one time she's going on for quite a bit, and I'm
And
not
she
sure.
would be staring out like, come on. I was asking you a question, and she's like blank. And then she returns to whatever you guys were talking, but you passed on to that.
I don't think I've observed that, but I know to me, even if she did, I think she's ignoring me, like most kids do, you know?
Well, now that you're aware
Yeah.
that it could be a possibility, there is this blank moment, like a space in time that, like, like she's not like she's
Hearing.
not connected with you.
Okay.
You're connected with her, and then a few seconds she's not connected with you, and then she's connected again with you.
I don't know. Talk to her. You can observe.
No, this doesn't happen. Like I can
like
predict.
all the time. Yeah.
This, that's what I'm saying. When you're always with her,
Yeah.
like sometimes teachers will notice because they're there with their kids.
The kids all the time.
All the time, and then they're like, they'll notice this. Because they're in front of the class, right? You know, this one kid like.
Oh, he's like
staring, like
gazing.
You can always like, you know how you're teaching, you're talking, and they're engaged.
Yeah.
They're like attentive. Then all of a sudden, this kid like blanks out and then returns to becoming focused again.
I don't think I observed that, but I do know like a few times I've seen her like going on, and when he's moving her mouth, that's when I got concerned. And I've seen even when she's laying on her back, and what she's something they are happening too, even when she's laying back. So I'm to a point I'm worried when she's sleeping. She's having seizures, asleep, and so you know
But this whole time that she's having doing these tics, she's always been responsive to.
Yeah, I think so.
So that's unlikely to be a seizure, although there's like absentee seizures or petit mal, it's called.
Very minimal. What would trigger that? Why?
Well, that just happens sometimes.
But seizures happens in the brain.
Yeah, it just happens sometimes. There's a trigger.
Somebody did mention to me if it could have been a result. Remember, she was taking that medication for the tinea capitis infection. Like, could it be a side effect of? It's been gone. That was January. Was it? Was it January?
It's unlikely to be from that. This happened just on May 8th.
Yeah, it just happened. I was looking at it, I'm like,
and
what?
These episodes are getting fewer and fewer as from the very beginning to now.
I feel like yesterday they were not as bad. I probably observed only once or twice.
So May 8th you observed it first.
Mm-hmm.
May 9th
was very bad.
May 10th.
Yes. There's another.
So every day, May 9th, May 10th, yes. May 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th.
Yeah.
Every day it's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Was it like from the frequency of this slowly to yesterday?
Yeah, because I would tell you what, there's a day, let's say like the 13th, it was not as many. Then 14th, it picked up. Okay? And then 15th was like, maybe it's not like I'm one-on-one with her all the time. We're home and she's over there with her dolls and wherever, and I'm working on my laptop. So it's, she's busy, but I don't think it is interfering with her work or anything. You can tell the doctor how you feel? Weird? What? You don't know? You have to tell the doctor how you feel.
So again, what did you come out? When did you go to the urgent care?
I didn't care when she saw the video. She said it could be that absentee
but what did you go?
Seizures.
When did you go?
On Friday last week, Thursday. Because of course I was when I called your
14th.
office here. Yeah, they told me Monday was the only time you guys were available. So of course I was worried because I'm like, it's a whole weekend. Oh my gosh! For my peace of mind, I just wanna, you know. And when we were there, she was ticking too, quite a bit at the urgent care. The doctor, who is just as nice, she thought it was just anxiety, all this lockdown. The kids are not having a lot of freedom. She's not going to school, and she's telling her she's missing her friends and swimming and all that. She would think it's anxiety until when she saw the videos, and she's like, "Oh, I would rather you go see a PCP if she needs some neurologist or something because they were pretty prominent."
Yeah. So save that video. I guess our question is this a seizure or not a seizure? That's really the most important thing. So yes, for that we need to send her to a neurologist. Because they have to do an EEG, they have to do a test, and all that.
Okay.
Now,
A few times she has told me her back was hurting. This has nothing to do with this. This was before. Like we were just down playing with toys and she's bending her back. She says her back hurts. That's not normal for kids.
Probably not. I mean, if she moves around places and stuff, well, that's not.
Not like if we are doing an activity and she say, "Oh, my back hurts, Mom."
But she goes on to continue the activity or no?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we're okay on that.
Okay. See, like now she just had one. She knows that she's aware because she has told me it's bugging me. She said it felt like she had candy. I don't know what she was this or a wing. She said it feels like a big wing over here, and there's a lot on the leg.
So she needs to get an evaluation by the neurologist. They will order maybe the EEG. They will order maybe even an MRI of the brain or something like that. But I don't want to put words into their mouth. They have to determine what they want to do.
What is EEG?
If they put electrodes on top of your scalp so they can see if there's a seizure problem.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is I'm not wanting to say this is you don't want to go to the neurologist and say, well, Dr. Pastrana wants you to do an EEG.
Oh no.
Right?
It's a referral to check and know.
Or he wants you to do an MRI on her and an EEG and blood work.
No, I mean I go with what you tell me. It's an evaluation to rule out any possible, because that's just very unusual. And even of course I was also looking into Tourette's.
Well, that's another problem, but that there's no treatment for Tourette's. Yeah, so that's there's a tic problem with the Tourette's. But it's an uncontrollable, unless maybe this is uncontrollable, urge to move or to say stuff.
Yeah, no, she doesn't have that. It's extreme. It's really just that involuntary facial and mouth, eye. Are you having a good time with those papers?
Yeah, no, we did.
Huh?
We're making our just don't throw them over there because then it's hard to clean.
Yeah, don't do that. Oh, you mean it's fine. They're just gonna roll it down. Don't worry about it, CoCo.
Yeah, I mean she.
Say what?
She did a little bit of blood work from
Yes, I did.
December.
It was fine. The treatment for the hair infection was fine. Her hair is growing back.
Let me see where is there.
Yeah,
it looks like
it's growing back. Yeah, you can't find it. It's it's right here. The patches right there. That's where it was.
So that was 5 months ago.
January.
That she had the blood work.
Yeah, was it January or December? We did it.
Yeah, I don't feel like we need to do another blood
No, I don't think so. She doesn't have any. I hope not. But I also was worried. Okay, can you come down, please? I'm talking to. What's bugging?